They started in losers and they had a slow start to the year. I mean, you win a couple series.
Yeah.
You win a couple series. You beat Toronto, right?
Yeah,
like,
you got a top 6.
Yes, exactly.
You salvage the stage is the way I would put it if I was there.
If they were expecting a top 3 or something coming out of losers, maybe a little too high of expectations, they did it pretty well considering. But, and on the other side, yeah, for FaZe, who knows? You close out that 5-2 game, that round 8 where Simp gets shots into 2 people from behind. He said that round's gonna haunt him. He gets a kill there. They probably win it. Who knows if they win the whole damn event? But instead, you end up getting a top 3 of FaZe, regardless of roster. Seemed to be a lock for like a top 2, top 3 finish. I think a lot to be positive about for FaZe Vegas, even though you walk away with the 3rd.
No, I mean, that's just it. Probably felt, yeah, they should have been in the final. Who knows what would have happened with that matchup.
No, they might have got smoked. I don't know, but like, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, they played very well versus Optic Online, right? That was sort of the I don't know, turnaround for Draza with all the talks, you know, his individual performance. But yeah, I think it was just good to see. But there's still work to do, a very motivated team. But talking about motivated, Rencor, yeah, their hardpoint was weak, but individually his hardpoint was not. And well, a great start here at 7-1.
Yeah, he can shoot with the best of them. And trying to keep this streak going. He's got damage into 2 in front of him. Just gonna lie prone and rely on his teammates to step up and finish off the weak players. Able to do that. Metal's great help over the top. He's gonna get traded out, but Real just soaking up the time, playing his life, getting closer and closer towards that Hellstorm.
And this is a great start considering what you're 1-4 on this map. If you're Miami FaZe, you are undefeated on this map in Scar Hardpoint. This is a map you don't see very often. They were very strong early in the year. Started off 3-0. Team started to veto it versus them. So, I mean, they're happy to see it, but not the start that you want. I mean, Simp 0-6. When do we see that?
Not very often. No, they're waiting for Simp to spawn in. That'll probably help him out because he has been a superstar for them in Hardpoint or just in the respawns. Really, just kick off the year. Other guy that's been lights out for them really has been a Booza. He's been terrific statistically.
Well, he had what, like that winners one, like just slow series.
Yeah,
and he's had that before, even with Surge last year, where like he would just have these off days, and then it felt like after that off day, like he would just come alive throughout the tournament, get better and better as the tournament would go on.
Simp still. Let's see. Let's get to him. Can he find a kill? Last time we he's on the board. 1-7 start, but he's probably trying to get a little bit turn up. Is there down 60? Early hold for Heretics, but yeah, I mean, for parts of this year, it has been, unless Simp has been going God mode, FaZe have really struggled in the respawns. That wasn't really the case at the major, but online it was a lot of the times.
Yeah, then they started to turn around, right? We saw like these other guys step up, and then he didn't have to do that. But at the major, he just had some unbelievable performances. Almost got them to that final. But yeah, he's gonna have to turn it around here because I mean, Miami, they are doing everything that they want right now. A great start. Yeah, 3 players on 10. You're winning rotations. Already set up here at this P4.
I literally don't remember last time I saw a start like this from him though. 1-9. It's kind of insane. But still a lot of game to be played. But what did we see? If you talk back to like the first series of the day, it was like a 100-point advantage early in the Scar, and you saw how hard it was to come back in that. It was a nice effort for Boston, but they fell a little bit short. FaZe are going to try and get the juices flowing and get something positive to write home about, but they're still trying to break it here at 4, and you still have the spawns in the back for Heretics. A couple of big gunfight wins, though, and FaZe will be in a good spot with 30 seconds remaining. Super really going to be the last guy here. He's tagged up to 30. I was going to say in drop, but just a snap there with the knife.
Yeah, we've been seeing this a lot, especially on this hill. When it's time to finesse, just pull out the knife, get ready to hit that button, hit the melee button, and find that kill. The problem is, though, all of FaZe, as soon as P4 spots, you saw like 3 Draviks come out. They knew they had to get Mixy. They're able to find those final 25 seconds to get them back into the game. So nice stuff from FaZe to get into it, but still a 50-point lead here for Heretics.
Yeah, maybe it started to come a little bit alive. Simp has started to at least find some kills. Metals, though, was terrific in transition. He found 2 at a key position when FaZe were trying to battle for spawns. You still have 04 just kind of lurking, waiting for his teammates to maybe pressure from the front. They're able to combo on a nade. On the backside, they're still trying to deal with 04. They're able to do that, but everyone else can be flying forward. Great job from Trakes to at least get 1. Beautiful job walking away with the double. Had a bit of help there, but from the front, they're still able to hold it. Solid stuff so far for Miami. And now what FaZe were able to chip away at is getting pushed out again here.
Yeah, I mean, just great life out of Trace. Able to play his life. Now he can get aggressive. And, I mean, he just has so much map control. He is forcing FaZe to pretty much flood through mid-cut. So all the info over to his teammates. Super now going to have a freebie. 04's towards that plane heady, but that is a good chunk of time at this P5.
Yeah, I mean, Rancor had that insane start, still solid, but like everyone else is right there with him. I mean, the entire board positive right now for Miami. FaZe simply getting beaten, outslayed, and fried. And really, it started from the get-go. We'll see if they can turn it up now in the second set of rotations. Metals will be in, soaking early. Help on the crossfire here with Trakes. Him and Metals able to combine to take one down. Simp got one. He's looking for an opening. Well, maybe he thought he found the opening, but Trakes will find the angle, get in behind.
Yeah, Trakes is another one who at times on Scar just is prone to these slow starts. But R10 and M15, right? Not always just trying to force the Dravic, and it is paying off here. But Heretics in the lead right now. Let's go to a listen-in with Miami.
Dale, seguir. Tip izquierda.
Ayudo con el cruce. Izquierda.
Hay que bloquear. Te tengo arriba. Tengo un tiro. Con.
Son tres. Te ayudo. Van tres de cara.
Jodido.
Arriba.
Tengo uno tocado. Vale.
Te das piña.
Toma vuestro tiempo. Da ruta.
¿Ayudáis? Uno sí.
Vamos por arriba.
Sí, de punto la caja tumbado. En la caja.
Arriba.
En la derecha. Uno. 1, 2, 3. Un tiro simple.
Arriba otro.
Va para ti uno simple.
Arriba y punto.
17 segundos. Vamos a limpiar el scrap. Dale. Ahí no, tengo uno. 2 Uno está en Wick, muerto. Otro que estaba en la caja. Marque de abajo. Se mete dentro de marque.
Marque traza un tiro muerto. P1 y spawn.
Arriba tocado. De uno. Vale, uno va a marque. Marque más echado.
Vaya a pinchar la izquierda, ¿vale?
Sí, vamos a limpiar el mapa.
Miami still rolling, still a balanced effort, firing on all cylinders and looking to walk away the map 1 win. Just need about 50 more points, but if FaZe's comeback is going to come, here's where it starts. They have a nice setup here at 3, in position to maybe make a run, but they're gonna have to chain together several here to come back.
Yeah, I mean, you're just getting such a balanced effort as well from the Miami side. Obviously, a very motivated group right after Major 1. I mean, listen, Rain came out and there was like 3 or 4 of them immediately in like the top 20 for the top 250. So these guys know they got to catch up. And so far here in the map 1, a much better job here than what we've seen on Scarf.
I was worried maybe we were going to have all 3 O's today with the way things were playing out, but
still might.
Yeah, I guess still might towards Miami. Yeah, but we'll see if this series flips on its head. But with the break there, they get the remaining time. Still, you have solid hard point for FaZe. It's just tough because you're in such a deep hole. And now some big kills coming. When knew it's about to pop, last guy here is going to be Draza. He has to go nuts, not able to do it. That is perfectly done by Heretics. And honestly, that play there might seal the game.
I mean, I don't know how Rentor gets 2, though. Just great shots from him. He is on point. But then you look up and Super, I think this has been, I don't know, a key. Is like, we just really haven't seen this Super, especially in the respawns that we saw last year.
Yeah, so last year, so it's this year, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it at times, but not as consistently as we have seen it in the past. But throughout this map 1, he's dominating.
He is frying. They came out and threw a haymaker, and they have kept FaZe on their ass. Still a chance, I guess. I mean,
sure.
A glimmer of hope, as I say that, 4 dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might absolutely be gone. You'll get the tick here, so FaZe have to contest, have to somehow win rotation as well.
Yeah, Rentor's already through, so he's going to help out. He's going to just stay green side. Well, he's going to get a couple of kills on cutoff, but it doesn't even matter because he's going to be there. You see FaZe right off spawn towards Motel. They're trying to run towards this P5. 1 more second needed. Rentor is there.
Neptune takeover, like it was, but I don't think about them throwing as much as I think about Neptune just turning into actual the god Neptune.
Yeah.
Okay, well, nice start here in the search and destroy. As the nade's gonna hit, Trakes and Rancor out of it immediately.
That's that round.
Yep, and this round is called as soon as the lethals are thrown.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Normally we see it on the defensive side of the attacking team when they start to go towards A, but they caught Miami towards the B bomb, right? We've heard just sort of talks with pros like running like some strong arm nades, and maybe another example of it right there.
Yeah, real clean, real quick in that first one. Super, we'll see if he can find the angle. They're gonna get bomb. And now look to plot their attack. You can see grouping up over towards B. Playing real far forward. Oh, that's a sticky right in your bum hole.
Yeah, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that, but it may not matter. I mean, maybe that's how you set up the rounds.
That's true. Just listen, we talk about selling a fake. That's selling a fake.
That is selling. They're not going to go B. Trace just runs in him, gets 2 kills.
Absolutely not. Incredible play. That was all planned out by Miami Heretics. Beautiful job there. Sim trying to get an angle through the smoke. Not going to happen. Him and Abuza going to try and clutch up in a goofy round.
I just saw it like happening because I've done that so many times already. I'm just like, oh, my bad, bro. Someone jumps right in front of you, and that's it.
Take that right in your sweet spot. Abuza can't hit the shot. He's going to get dropped. No more sniping hand. It's all on Simp now. 1 versus 3. Had an unreal tournament individually. He's been nuts in search, and we'll see if he can clutch. There's one. Well, thank you.
Imagine if it was just stuck right there.
Perfect. Yeah, no, that would have been good. That would have been good. FaZe offensively now grouped up. Battling it out towards A. Well, Draza no longer battling. 04 no longer battling. Super. One of your leaders in the sharpshooter department. He is going nuts. Simp now left at a 1 versus 3 again. Able to take out one. Much more manageable than the last time around. He has bomb in hand. We'll see if he can walk away to the clutch. Leading everybody at 4-1, but in trouble now. Sniper might be a little bit of a blunder in that round. We'll see as we get deeper into it. Drakes. Got 2 in back-to-back rounds. Sitting on a little 4 spree. 04 has gotten to an aggressive position. We know defensively you can get the spot. We talked about it a lot during the Optic series earlier. You can get the spots and you can find freebies just like that. It's just, it's hard to deal with.
I mean, that is a confident play out of Super. He is trusting his stun right there, but just not checking the corner, but it still may not matter. Another first blood for FaZe on a defense, and well, Miami still might win the round.
Yeah, it's starting to become a theme here. Sticking it. Worked to get bomb in. I think Abuza had a snipe again over the top. Oh, he thought he finished it.
Oh, well, it was metal. It was metal, so it wasn't red core. I'm gonna protect him. That was a team shot, but it didn't look great.
No, that takes me back to that.
Hold on, no, hold on.
But they're fun to commentate. Trakes, I think it's 3 rounds in a row now with 2 kills in each, so he's up to a 6 spree. Simp, well, started the game with a nade to kick things off. Finds another opener with a nade. First bloods, though, haven't necessarily led to round wins for FaZe. This, though, with a 4v2 advantage, you better be closing out. 04. Hunting for the it's sandwich shop. It's good. Yeah,
so that's awesome.
Yeah, really, think of it like a sub shop.
That's sweet. Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking.
No, it's good. It's good.
I was literally like, as we were watching Simp, I was looking at that like, I gotta look that up.
I think it's a new sponsor. Like,
cool.
I think it's sweet about it, but no, there's some delicious sandwiches. It's another first blood here for FaZe.
Behind a nade.
Yeah, exactly, behind a nade. You know what I miss? Because we always set the majors. I'm gonna make our production team get us a data view. Okay. I don't know if it's possible when it's online.
Not sure.
See, I kind of miss it. I'm always looking for it for first bloods and stuff. Production, we'll think about it. Thanks, guys, I appreciate it. Simp gets tickled, but not dropped. Abuza holding the edge, able to hit his shots. Super now last alive. We saw him lose the sniper earlier, and the sniper taking to this one after a couple dominant ones. 3 straight for Abuza and Simp. Miami kind of trying to slow this down with a couple of tough rounds. Abuza looking for a pixel. Getting pushed up out here mid, trying to get a one-on-one chow. I don't think it's going to be a one-on-one chow. Trakes might get a bullet into him as well because Draza got deleted. Super's going to hit the snipe on his side, so it looks like we're... I don't know.
It's out the whole time.
Yeah, okay, it's out the whole time.
Yeah, it's got to be. I've seen a lot of deaths with it, so I'm not really sure what's going on, but it doesn't matter to us. We're just going to commentate over it.
A 4 and a 1 versus 3. See if he can somehow pull this one out. 40 seconds to work with. Well, position now given up. 4-3 now in Miami. Looking to take the 2-0 edge in the series. FaZe, it's a 4-man stack over towards A. Metals should be getting some information on the other side of it, that the B is pretty clear, but with enough time going, FaZe will start to send some people on the wrap back. Super still trying to get the angle here with the snipe. Now Miami starting to progress up behind Metals, up towards B. The lone guy there for now looks to be Draws. It looks like Draws in the minimap just peeked it, so I think he got some info. He might need some help, or maybe not.
Yeah, I don't think you have nobody mid-cut. Yeah, you have nobody mid-cut, so Metals is just going to walk up. Normally, you have someone in the middle of the map to help out Draws, but you played so aggressive A side where it's just Draws on an island, and he gets caught. Yeah. Sim's able to find one, but 04 is nowhere near this play.
Yeah, like I saw him shoulder like on the minimap, so I thought he got info, but when no one came across, I guess I was like, maybe that's not the case. But also, I didn't know there was a smoke down. I was looking at the minimap before we got over there, so probably doesn't get any info. Now it'll be Abuza in 04 trying to retake this. Nice little slide out and chow there from Super. 04 last up, another opportunity for a 1v3 clutch. I think Sims had a couple cracks at it. 04 now his second opportunity. Spots him, but best of luck with sub in hand to win this. Some fights inside the house you'll take, but
I don't know. Dravish, they can win that.
Yeah. Absolute beamers. Trying to make him panic a little bit, maybe with the smoke.
Oh, it would have worked. I mean, he had the right play call. One was going to jump out and
just a little bit to start, but as you said, starting to find his role with this team, leading the entire lobby and a round away from the 2-0 edge. Abuza, big stick in hand. See if anyone gets a little over-eager here on the chow. You just think of some of these rounds, FaZe got the first blood, and you'd be in a pretty good spot if they were able to close out the rounds. Well, here's another first blood. We'll see if they can get it done.
Yeah, nice shot on a Super. I mean, Super's going for that, but now it's all about the flank. Trace, a Rencore, trying to find out Draws, and well, instead it's the opposite way. Draws gonna get some big info.
So the comment over to his teammates. Trace is pinned and in trouble. Rencore's got the help, though. I thought this round might fall apart for FaZe, and it still might. It's going to be Simp and Abuza up against Rencore and Trace. Abuza still the snipe. Looking over Simp. Plane hasn't come in. Nice pick there from Simp. Abuza had the right idea on the route from Rencore, but okay. So we're ripping it.
We're ripping it.
Got it. Trace. Had a hell of a map, just trying to bide his time. You've seen players get caught early on the push here, but no one's gotten that aggressive outside of, I guess, kind of 04, tucked away towards the P1. And playing opposite side of the box that I think is Simp.
Yeah, Simp's gonna have to be careful here. I mean, this is normally a spot, sometimes mid and a stun lands right there. Gotta be careful. You're gonna clear this if you're Miami.
Inching forward, checks it and wins it. You think with Draza maybe helping over the top, but like the SMG advantage there, that's going to be where someone Simp gets the kill. I don't know if he gets cambered a little bit or looks the other way.
Yeah,
but
I mean, the slide hits and
yeah.
Maybe you don't want to shoot, and maybe you're thinking he doesn't see it, but it doesn't matter. His teammates are bringing this back. Bomb is down, and well, sometimes the first blood just doesn't matter.
In this matchup, that seems to be the case. Super scrolling away, trying to quick scope. Pistol hits, but not enough. FaZe bring it back in the 3 versus 4. We're going all the way around 11 time. Abuza, 04, Simp, all with 9. Trace on the end. Hit a bit of decent amount of it. Offense for Heretics. Nade hits for FaZe have been so good. Looks like no combination here to get a pick. Simp gonna get aggressive this time. We've seen a 4 push up to this position a couple times. Remember, 04 was in that spot and got a kill. I think he played it low, but still, if Heretics do need to clear that, might be a spot they check. So we'll see if Simp gets caught. For now, though, everybody grouping up here to bully their way onto it. No one watching the flank.
Yeah, you're just waiting for 04, and then Simp's gonna go. But instead, 04 dies. And now Simp's just gonna pretty much wait for that. Well, yeah, you're hoping your sniper is able to find a pick. Instead, now Metals can watch the flank. You just have to get the bomb down safely.
Group up and hit it is a strat for Miami. Simp, though, he's gonna stop the bomb plant. That's a massive pick. And Draza stay up on the other side. Draza, Chow's gonna get away. Able to get away with 10 HP. Simp wants to try and help him. And honestly, I think he's done enough to allow him to get out. Chow gets damaged into both. Both so weak. Draza's gotta go. Oh, I thought weak enough that he could finish it off, but that's been matches instead of what? We've had 5 sometimes, 7. maybe a little bit more room for this, and series loss isn't going to kill you, but we do know when it comes to tiebreakers and stuff, usually it's like the 3-0s that do hurt you.
Well, the series loss could kill you because you could get eliminated and not go to the major.
Well, true. That's true. That's true. I guess not really expecting that for FaZe, but who the hell knows, Joe? Is Miami get 4 dead and instantly put through a score. The struggles for FaZe continue. The success for Miami rolling.
I mean, just dropping headshots to evaporate Draza. His Metals was all stunned up, but just right from the get-go, and well, now you were trying to chain this together and get 2 on the board as Super is still alive in the back, and well, there we go. Should be going in. There's another 3 dead. Well, it's still there. All 4 able to play a little defense. A goal line stand for FaZe. I have no idea how you do not get that in.
I gotta watch that back. There was plenty of opportunity for someone to get that in, right?
Well, I think it's just like one guy died, and I don't know. Yeah, just the timing of it. Someone's full stunned.
I literally just like started looking at the scoreboard at one point to say the score went through. I kind of stopped paying attention. Thinking that was a guaranteed score. Instead, a little clutch up there from 04, just enough to stop it at the goal line. Otherwise, wow, what an opening that would have been from Miami. I mean, you basically made FaZe's base your base. You had 3 people stacked up around A.
Yeah, I mean, you have had no room to breathe, right? We saw it in map number 1.
Breathing's important.
Yeah, I mean, map number 1, Simp started off 0-6, 0-7. Same here with Abuza. Just map control on Scar has been all Heretics. As well, it was the first 2 maps. Now pushing this EMP towards A again.
Yeah, it just feels like if there's 2 guys that can't have a dud, it's probably Simp and Abuza on this current lineup. Not both of them, maybe not even one of them. 04 getting forward for the first time. Maybe you're able to breathe into your FaZe Vegas. But once again, choked out on the crossfire. Beautiful shots. The only guy left up is Abuza. I'll play from their house, try to find angles, but well, he's been snipped out and dropped. Beautiful shot there from Metals to silence him. Metals shooting straight headies. Tranks lurking, finessing, help from Super. Beautiful sequence there. Should be EMP control, plain side.
Yeah, I mean, they are just deleting FaZe right now. Headshots are coming in. FaZe is just not really finding anything when it comes to the slaying column. Just trying to slow this down was Abuza, but we're just going back and forth as Rentor on the pinch finds the first. Was looking for the second, but 04 had his teammates back, but it's Super instead with the double.
Just retain control. Don't give FaZe any chance to really make a play. Couple kills in a row now for FaZe. Maybe a chance for them to at least scoop this thing and get going. Simp, he's gotten 3 straight in this push. Started to find kills. Abuza heating up as well. Trakes, though, with a big one. Maybe a big 2. Wow. I thought he had. That's a pistol from Abuza. It's actually going to finish him off. Simp the point man. Abuza following it up.
Wait, they didn't score?
Oh, my God. Simp's still here. Simp's still here. He's tracking back, should be able to get it through.
Yeah, I was just worried, like, where was that last spawn out during the jump? Kind of what we talked about, just sort of these mid-map spawns. So you can see where Miami is. Trace and Metals just pushed up towards a motel and got out.
Yeah, no, sometimes you're just gonna make the decision, give it up.
Yeah.
Give up the score, push out, and try to take control of their side so you can maybe just counter quickly. They haven't been able to do that. I think FaZe, you feel pretty good considering not how the opening couple of minutes went. Yeah. The fact that you could have been down 2 to 3 almost immediately. But, I mean, Simp and Abuza got hot. They started slow. Once they turned it on, you started to see some success here for FaZe.
Yeah, I mean, when you're attacking that green side, like, sometimes you just put people into a trap and they cannot get out of it. But Miami have done very well attacking on this side that they're on. And while they continue to do so, you have 2 players up in Trakes and Super. The players all spawned and have to deal with the EMP. So Super's going to continue to slay. And slaying he is finally shut down by Abuza.
Even the shots there. Clean little snap. I thought he was going to win that gunfight as well. Drake's had a good bit of finesse, but did enough to buy his team time to get through a second score. So you silence the little bit of a run there from FaZe. With 30 seconds remaining, FaZe get 2 kills. They've got EMP control. Their chance now to counter make this work. Super's going to have to get going.
He's just out of the play.
Out of the play and not going to get into it. Nice counter cap there from FaZe Vegas, and I think you're going to see more of that. Especially with the spawn out.
Yeah, I mean, Super's just not into it. I mean, he just kind of left his team in a 3-on-4. Again, it's one of those things where you're hoping your team finds one and then you can sort of counter on your pinch. But the problem is they all died. He took a super long route and he was just completely out of it. And now you have a chance to take the lead if you are FaZe. Your last attack here will have the overtime, but Simp has to play his life.
ton of control. It was just like literally like a 3 or 4 dead, and then they turned it into a score. Just quick hits. We'll see if Miami can have the opening to this half. Like they did off the break. Answer at first seems to be yes. Abu's at least able to get one. And well, you've got eyes towards EMP, or I thought 04 did. Well, he did. He chased it down though, and he gets dropped. So possession still here to Miami. Got back to full. Nice little reposition and chow there from Trinks. A great opportunity here to put through a score. Trophy doing work. 04 doing work. Draza finds a kill as well, and that'll silence the push. Rank, we're able to get out at least with drone in hand.
Yeah, I mean, that's just,
back it up.
That's all about the nades there from FaZe, right? Just slowing down the attack. Because you had numbers, but the stuns just a little bit too much. Slow it down for Miami, and now you have to reset. So good attack use out of FaZe.
We've seen a lot of that this year. Come off spawn, hit your nades, and do the defensive work for you. Big fights towards mid for control, maybe scoring opportunity. Looks like it's all traded in favor of Miami for now. But EMP's been stalled out. For the most part, though, FaZe have been kind of pended.
Yeah, I mean, this is normally what kind of happens. As soon as you lose, like, motel control, mid-map control, you just kind of have to sit in the back the way that Abuza and 04 are, and just sort of wait for them to push EMP and then go. Or you're just going to get spawn killed by Rancor as he's able to find the multi-kill, but they've done enough. That was the last player in that push.
Rancor, yeah, he goes Terminator and gets all 4. And yes, it's no score, but at least... Well, you make sure FaZe are still pinned in just by getting those kills, right? They're also coming off spawn. You've got advantage of getting back to mid-map with your Heretics. Simp earned a streak. Simp's gonna call it in. I think worried about that exact thing. Like, we're all coming off of spawn. They're all gonna be in their spots. Let me call them the streak and get us a little bit of position here.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they're hoping, but it may not happen. That's what we're talking about. That trap can be so tough. Simp has to invest into a streak to get him out of it. But even behind that, you already have pressure. Top green goes Tracy, finds one. Shot punches in, Super with the pistol, and now you're up 1 if you were Miami.
Beautifully done. It felt like it was just a matter of time with the map control they've had. I mean, you have played from your defensive third, basically, if you are FaZe this entire time.
No, they're in hell.
Oh, absolutely in hell. Getting out and trying to get in behind will be Draws, and he'll be able to stop EMP and try to take fights forward. As he gets dropped, you're kind of right back to the same position. Knives in your jugular, Gunny in your back. Everybody getting dropped, up to 6 in a row right now for Super. Hellstorm in your back pocket, up 1 with 2 minutes to play. You're feeling good. Yeah,
this kind of reminds me of the first half, though. Like, FaZe are just finding 1 kill, like, or the EMP, and just slowing it down. So they're still into this, but it just feels like Miami have been in their base. Well, it's now Miami's base, right? This,
yeah, no, honestly.
This entire half.
Yeah, they're leasing their base.
Yeah, no, really, they really are.
Super just earned the streak. Super's gonna call it in.
Well, he dies.
He'll get picked, but we'll see what he can get behind this.
I'm trying to run this.
Nothing gonna come away from the streak. They're all kind of battling defensively out of their house for now. FaZe enjoying some of the only control they've had this second half, but we learned anything in the first half. The few moments they've had to try and score usually went pretty well for them. See if they can do it again. Looks like it's not gonna happen. The push is gonna get shut down at the wall. Super. That's a ludicrous one, just off a little jump.
I mean,
and he gets a second with the pistol.
Series.
Dude, just straight headies. That is disgusting out of Super. 30 and 17 on 4 in a row, add to the streak. And well, getting more value out of your Gunny right now, pal.
I mean, yeah, 4x multi-kill for Super, but also, yeah, 10 in the search, led the way in the Hardpoint. Great stuff out of him, but FaZe are still here. We are not done with this, and somehow it's tied up. They have just done enough to stay alive in this game, and we are continuing on.
I don't even understand how we just went from that Super
I have no idea.
to FaZe scoring about 30 seconds later.
They might score again.
FaZe have just found these little openings in what has felt like such a Heretics-controlled map. Picking up the pinch, that'll be Simp. Super, he's been a hero. He's gonna need some more heroic moments.
Got to be careful here. This is one of those plays where you can get caught out just completely out of it, but Metals does find one, Trace with another. So the flank will come through, but this is looking like overtime.
5 to go. You gotta be
go
careful
off this.
though. They might just go. They might just go for the score here in the overtime. A lot of times you're playing around the kills. That might be the case. They're just gonna send it and they're gonna go. We hit